Let's talk about Senator Lautenberg versus Zimmer. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I do think Senator Lautenberg is going to win that election. I think Zimmer has come out of retirement for whatever purpose. The Republicans, they made a mockery of the whole system and the whole primary system. They were supporting one person, then they were supporting a guy who was out in Vail, Colorado skiing and chose not even to come back for his announcement, and he dropped out. So they went and got Dick Zimmer to run, who's run for the Senate before and lost to Senator Torricelli. And Dick Zimmer is someone who hasn't really even lived in New Jersey for a while. He's been living in Washington as a lobbyist. But he's also someone with some New Jersey roots. And I don't think he's a good match for John McCain. I think John McCain is reading the polls, and while John McCain may think he's close to Senator Obama in New Jersey by 6 or 7 points, I see that widening. And if it widens, then I don't believe Dick Zimmer would have a chance. The only way I think Dick Zimmer can have a chance is if McCain was up double-digit points here in New Jersey over Senator Obama, and I just don't ever see that happening in this state.
Okay, let me ask you a question that I think only I can get away with. If Barack Obama was to call you tonight and ask you for your advice, what would you tell him?
Well, I'd tell him to come to Elizabeth and see what we're doing here.
Good answer.
The first thing I'd tell him. But if Senator Obama ever called and asked for advice, I don't know how you say give somebody advice who's gotten almost 20 million votes in the primary season, right. A number of delegates. He's beaten Hillary Clinton, who all the pundits, including I, expected to win the nomination a year ago, and he obviously has tapped into an electorate that is really frustrated. And is really seeking change. So, to give advice to Senator Obama, I mean, the people that are doing that now, and he's a great messenger. I mean, he's a brilliant public speaker, which is his great strength. People question his substance, but I got to believe that a guy with that background, while I don't know him personally, he's got to have a lot of substance as well. Yeah. So, I think the question of substance is just right-wing people saying, and this garbage of going after Michelle Obama is, when you watch the right-wing TV stations like Fox News, it's really comical. I mean, I just don't think they're going anywhere with that. And I think Michelle Obama is going to be a heck of a campaigner when it comes down to September and October.
So if he calls you tonight and asks you to be VP, don't be surprised.
Yeah, that would be a shock. That would be a real surprise. And besides, I like the job I'm in as a mayor of Elizabeth. I mean, this is a great job.
I don't think the residents would let you go anyway. There'd probably be a roadblock in front of the turnpike saying no. Now, can you remind the residents about Election Day in November and you face an opposition in general election?
Well, I do not have any opposition in the general election. No Republican filed and no independent filed. So I will be running unopposed along with Ed Jackas, Patricia Perkins Augusti, and Frank Cuesta. So we're not going to have any opposition in November, but we're going to have to be working to get out the vote for Senator Obama and the Democrats, Senator Lautenberg. We want to make sure Elizabeth turns out for Democrats throughout the state.
So in November, we're going for Obama's running for president.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be Senator Obama, and whoever he picks as vice president will head the ticket, and then you're going to have Senator Lautenberg on second in the line, and then you'll have the three freeholders who are running. Right. I'm sorry, you'll have Congressman Donald Payne or Congressman Albio Series in Elizabeth, depending on where you live. And then you'll have the three freeholders, Angel Estrada, Nancy Ward, and Rick Proctor. And then you'll see myself along with Councilman Ed Jackas, Patricia Perkins Augusti, and Frank Cuesta. And whatever the column that's going to be, A or B, we're going to be encouraging people to vote for that column.
Well, once again, congratulations on your re-election. And thank you for allowing me to have the seat.
Thank you for hosting the show in my absence.
And next week you will be back in the seat.
I will. Thank you.
All right, my pleasure. Thank you for tuning in to this segment of Our City. Once again, I was Alonzo Jones sitting in for Mayor Bollwage. Have a great week.